Welcome everybody, we are Selma of She's So Quiet, and this is the life of a song. We're going to take you through some of our songs and go chronologically through the life of the song, where it came from, the origins, take you into the studio, give you some inside info of the band and some trivia, maybe play some live cuts, and hopefully answer some burning questions you may have. So the first edition here we're going to do is about the song Loaded Words. So Lou, this was one of the first songs the band ever wrote, and I think it's appropriate we talk about the history of the band, how we formed. So why don't you take it in?
We met back in 2016. We took a class at the Old Town School of Folk Music for grunge music, and it was a class that we had been taking for a good couple, almost 2 years actually.
Noam, being the original founding member of She's So Quiet, played bass with us for a long time and helped write many of the songs.
And I think it was the very last session that they had for grunge. We met Lee and John in that session, and we formed the band immediately after that, and we just kind of gelled immediately and worked.
Yeah, so this was one of the first songs, and the version you might be listening to now, the first version, actually has me on bass and Noam on guitar. That was how the group was performing back then, and the lyrics in this one are pretty powerful. It was pretty vocally driven. So what was the inspiration for this one? Because you had to, came right at the bat, it was that this was going to be a strong song. So
I felt strongly. It was about when President Trump was candidate Trump, and I was watching some news show, and the news anchors were just like laughing like it was the funniest thing they had ever heard, the idea that this man would be president. And I was just like, no, stop laughing, it's true. And it ended up, being true. And, it just, this idea that, if you don't take things seriously, that they'll go away, or that if you dismiss it, But that's where the basis of the song came from. And the song itself, Loaded Words, is what it ended up becoming, is mostly about how we use words to harm each other.
Right.
And how, to the point where people can actually die because of it.
Right.
So that was essential. That's why I guess I feel strongly.
Well, on a lighter note, you hinted that it eventually became Loaded Words. A joke around the practice studio is that this song didn't have a name for a long time, but it had a working title, which was PBS, or Peanut Butter Sandwich. So why don't you delve into why this one persisted as Peanut Butter Sandwich for so long?
Well, I think too, because political songs are it's not happy. Like nobody's excited about it. It's like angry.
Yeah, right.
But I'm like, but a peanut butter sandwich is nice. It's comforting.
Yeah.
Like, it can't hurt you. So I'm just like, come on in America, listen to this song, and it can't hurt you.
I think it helped, because I don't know if I truly captured the gravity of this song until we changed it properly to Loaded Words. So that's been the first edition of Life of a Song. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for chapters 2 and 3, and we'll take it through the studio and into the live versions. I'm Leonidas, this is Lou. We are 2 of She's So Quiet. Catch you later.
Thanks.